to get to the point where civil rights groups will be telling the authorities to do phone forensic. It's so sad. It's sad, and it is something that, every time I think about this matter, it touches my heart. It makes me feel sad that, Nigeria, should have gone past all of this, that the Nigerian police should have done better than this. Initially, when all of this matter started, phone forensic should have been one of the first things that the police should have done to determine at that 3 a.m. in the morning when all of them got home on Monday morning, who called who, which text messages were sent, what voice notes were sent across. You understand? If those who were in the house did not call the father of the boy, who did they call? All of these things were things that the police should have done. The police should have taken, should be part of the first, second, 1, 2, 3 things that they will have done. But they didn't do it. Even after the driver said, at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, I was already informed that this guy had passed. Should that not make the authority know that and say, you know what? We need to know who messaged this guy. We need to know who called this guy. Mohbad said they called me on Monday. That's a call. It's a call for phone forensic, which is going to lay everything bare before the whole world. Should we be crying and begging for that at this point? It is so sad. And if the police, if they want to redeem themselves and save their head and the remaining bit of their reputation, if they want to do that, they need to go back to that phone forensic now. Now is the time to go back to that phone forensic and do all the phone forensics for all of those in the house, including those who told us that Mohbad died in the house. The phone forensic of those who were going to go and look for caskets to bury the boy. They need to do their phone forensic. It is important. It's not something that people should be begging for. That's the only way that these people, police, will redeem their image and will be able to rescue the little bit that is remaining for them, a little bit of integrity that will be remaining in them. For forensic, they need to do it. And without that, honestly, I don't know how they want to come out of this sholo. Inside this sholo that they have their hands in. The phone forensics will tell us those who send text messages within that house, trying to tell their people, oh, listen, these boys, look at what happened in the house. The phone forensics will tell us who called who, what did they say to who, what voice messages went around. So as we're looking at it now, all of the 5 elements of justice for Mohbad, you see how they are coming to play? Every one of them has its own pillar in this fight for justice for Mohbad. I don't know how police are going to go and get off this, because I'm seeing a situation where they get into the criminal court, where the judge is going to ask, have you done phone forensic? Police, prosecutor, do you know who called the driver? The driver said an unknown number called him. Have you done a check on that number? Have you done a check on that number? Have you done a check on Wumi's phone number? That Monday morning, who were the people that she called? Prime Boy came up and said, this is the text messages that I exchanged with Wumi. Can we ask further? Who were the other people who spoke with Wunmi on that day? So these are the critical issues here. In order for us to be able to get to the root of this matter, Iya Mohbad said they on Monday talk with me. On Monday when they called me to tell me that the boy was gone. On that Monday when the boy was gone, who called her? Can we confirm that? Can we confirm that? So these are the issues. And I'm happy that Senator Ish and the critical thinkers, they've come up with this publication. And it is now on record. It is now on record for bringing this up this morning, and let us begin to dissect it and begin to look at it, critically, all of the details. I mean, I'm gonna wrap up my submission like this. You see, in this fight, one of the things that have helped me to continue to stand with Joseph Aloba is the fact that I always ask myself, why am I here? Why am I supporting Joseph Aloba? And I have said it, I answered those questions because I am a father, I am a man, I have children, I have boys, and I know what it takes to raise a child. Aloba raised such a glorious son, and they took him away from the man. So I know what it is. I don't want my children to go to Nigeria tomorrow and I will begin to be afraid that they will find their way to Ikorodu or find their way to Ekpe. No, I don't want that. I don't want a situation whereby I go to Nigeria and I need medical attention and I see a nurse and I'm wondering in my heart, is she an auxiliary or a qualified nurse? I don't want that. And that's why I'm supporting Aloba. Because I don't want auxiliary nurses like Feishara in any of our hospitals in Lagos. I am in this fight supporting Joseph Aloba because I don't want lawyers like lawyer Falade, Mohbad's lawyer, to be in any of our courtrooms, to be around any of our glorious artists, to be in a business fair, to be in a society. I don't want Nigerian law school to be churning out lawyers like that. Lawyers that could not do the right thing. As simple as, oh, Baba, Ekabo, Ekpele, ati lost police station, ati we try lati logba police report. He couldn't tell the old man that. I don't want lawyers like that in front of our honorable judges in Nigeria. That's why I'm supporting Aloba. I'm supporting Aloba to seek justice because I know justice for Mohbad will correct a lot of ills in our society. I'm supporting him because in Yoruba land, our kings, our traditional rulers are highly revered. They are highly revered in our society. In our society, after God, the kings are the next. I'm supporting Aloba because I never want to hear the name of any Oba in Yoruba land mentioned in this kind of case again. Never. Whether a king, a chief, a bale, or whoever. I don't want their names. It is a shameful thing for their names to be attached to something as gruesome as this. I don't want it to happen again. I'm supporting Aloba to get justice for his son because I don't ever want to have or see any governor of any state in Nigeria that will be devoid of empathy to the point that he or she will open his or her mouth and say, "She Mohbad luma kokokuni." I don't want such person to hold office anymore in this country. That's why I am supporting Aloba. That's why I'm here every time I come on here to see what is going on. And this phone forensics is a key pillar in the attainment of justice for Mohbad. The police, I don't know how you are going to do it. I'm not sure. I don't know law. So you must do it, because I can see the judge already asking, did you do any forensic on the phone of Wumi, on the phones of Adura, on the phones of DJ Bami, on the phones of all of these, including Spendi, all of them? The judge will ask. Don't wait for that disgrace. Do it now. Do the phone forensic now. Do it now and bring out all the facts and all the details of everybody's call around that time, including, not excluding those who went to go and price caskets. Thank you very much, Senator. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. I need to pick a call coming through my phone. Mommy Yeti, you want to come up? Mommy Yeti, you want to come up?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon, the host and everyone on the panel, the commenters. Mr. Tazan, as if you read my mind. Your last statement, those people that went to go and price the casket, and I've mentioned it, I've played Iyabo Ojo first when she came out, started with a black bonnet. We need to play that, and we can find a lot from Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo never, she covered between 27th of June and September when Mohbad died. She never mentioned who took Mohbad to UK. She doesn't. She did not mention Polo, as she said, her so-called husband. Sanshito need to summon Polo and Iyabo Ojo. I just want to touch that area first, because Iyabo Ojo said on that live show, she said, this boy spoke to me in London. I was with this boy 3 days. He spoke to me in London. And she was pointing fingers outside instead of inside. So she covered a lot of things. Let me stop about Iyabo Ojo now. The phone forensic, I'm happy that they want to start something with it. It's not about only on Monday. From Sunday or Saturday, especially the couples, and that is Mohbad and Wumi. From Saturday, because for Wumi to follow Mohbad to the show, what plan has she got? And when she get to the show, she sat inside the car. She's using her phone, isn't it? So we want to know from Saturday till Mohbad pie, Wumi's phone number need to check properly. Ade West, OG, or whoever it is, even Adura, even Darosha, from Saturday, ni Kantibere si check from Saturday, even Mohbad one as well, and even Mohbad's dad, both parents. Because Mr. Joseph Aloba said, I visited Mohbad on Saturday. I played that first interview, Toshek Pelu BBC. I visited him on Saturday, and he even served me food. So everybody from Saturday, Nikotishe, please, can you tell our son So they can tell the magistrate from Saturday till mohbad pie, all of them in the house. And we need to call to say that anybody that have their number, they should send it to Baba Mohbad all the time. The number ton low, gong 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 gong, ki Mohbad toku. They should send it to Baba Mohbad all the time. I know some people will know their number, original number, one gong gong, ki Mohbad toku. Because I know this youth. I'm happy about this phone forensic. If you thought my open yashi one lele. And whoever knew Iyabo Joe original number gangan. Egbejade. Egbejade. Yon kan lo ba sọ̀rọ̀ nule egbagbe. Mohbad get back from UK to Nigeria few days after Mohbad pie. Come on, this is a calculation here now. Ta ló fún wọn ní information Mohbad why Mohbad is in UK. Ta ló fún wọn ní information. Iyabo Joe as well need to be checked. Because the play that she took on this Mohbad case, it need to be checked. She need to be checked. Why is she covering Polo? And he say when she came out, she's shouting Naira Marley, Naira Marley. I'm not defending Naira Marley, but let's say it as it is. She's shouting Naira Marley, Naira Marley. Which year Mohbad signed off from Naira Marley? 2022. Iyabo Joe, so-called husband, took Mohbad to UK 2023 August and Mohbad by September. Mohbad by September. Why we didn't call out Polo? Even those people that give him show, I'ma check if phone kinimo. And it's an emergency lọ fi pè Mohbad. Kí lẹ pè as emergency fún. Kí lẹ try láti fẹ́ ṣe ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Fún ní show yẹn before. Just an emergency. And only 1 hour ló ṣe ńbẹ̀. So then ọmọdé de ló kú. Come on. They need to check them as well. From Chief Prince Abikironpe, Oku, whatever name they Obuku, Obi Kubana or something like that. They need to check all of them. Nobody, we cannot accept anybody away from this. If those names on that Kilorukwe petition, if we can point finger on those names as well, the same thing applies to the people that invite Mohbad to the show. It's the same thing. Gbogbo wọn lọ láti check. Ẹ má jẹ́ ayọ̀ anybody because when you wà wàhálà ń wá nǹkan tó bá sọnù. If you can point finger on paternity on Liam, we point finger on all, everybody surrounding Mohbad before he buy. Everybody surrounding Mohbad before he buy. Gbogbo wọn ló máa mú nǹkan kan máa jáde inú ẹ̀. And Eja ma advocate anybody that have their own number, original number one, ton lo ngba tí Mohbad tó wà láyé, òun ni kan bá wa gbé jáde. Kan gbé jáde because okay, we want phone forensic. They can please Eja tètè gbóhùn sókè ká máa sọ. Ka plead whoever has their number, they should send it to our son or Baba Mohbad. That's all. So that's all what I want to say. I don't want to go divert myself to all their stupid things they are bringing up. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mommy 870. Thank you for that one. I just want the focus to be on, the good work that the critical thinkers, did, talking about phone forensics and urging Kurame to come out and appear at the next Kura inquest. And if there's any other person, most especially those two guys OG and Adi West, everybody that needs to appear at the inquest. Let me assure you, in God, and I'm resting upon the assurance of Sam Shitu, they are all going to appear. We are not just going to rush to the to the criminal court like that. So, if there's anybody that needs or that we are suspecting that they need to actually appear at the coroner inquest, yeah, they need and they will appear at the coroner inquest. And I want to say once again, thank you to the critical thinkers for putting this in the record, and the other front page that I put at that time from Punch. It's an amazing job from them. Once again, thank you. Yeba Bagwa, let's have you now. Thank you so much.
Dokioloye. Yeah. Dr. Ish, thank you very much. Happy Easter to you, dear brother. God bless you. How are you doing? Good to see you again. May we live to celebrate many more of Easter, and we celebrate the passing of our Pope, Pope Francis. May the Almighty God grant him eternal rest, and let the light shine upon him. We miss him, and I invite every one of you to his burial when the time comes. I greet all the great panelists. Good afternoon to everyone. Happy Easter to you all, and I hope we're all having a good holiday. May God bless us all. I appreciate us for tarrying on a little while. I want to thank the great group that has putting up as usual. They have always done well. We appreciate them. Thank you so much for doing this. We do appreciate you. And to all the supporters of Critical Thinkers, may the Lord bless you and keep you home. I want to talk about the phone forensics, as highlighted by the first two speakers. This is what we're talking about. In the past 17, 18 months, I say thank you to everyone that has been consistent and has told the right part. They have told the right part and said, we want phone forensics analysis. We want to see what they have done, what the police did with this analysis. Unfortunately, the Nigerian police will always go back to them because they brought us to where we are now. In a case where someone came to you and said, his son died in the circumstances in which mohbad died, and then they just did a shabby job, and they thought we're just going to go to bed and sleep. Hell no, people are not sleeping. A lot of people may have been distracted, they may have been brainwashed, they may have been manipulated, but hell no, people are not backing down because we still got a lot of very sensible and educated people still tarrying along with the family. And when I mean the family, I want to be specific here. I may say family, but I mean Mr. Aloba. He's the only person that I see that is standing. I am less concerned about every other family member. The only one that I see standing right now is Mr. Aloba. When I dress and I say family, I am not meaning everyone. Because when I mean family, I want to be calling the mohbad, Blessing, Nadra, all those people. No, hell no. Cousins, brother, we haven't seen them. They are not doing anything. And that is why I want to say we appreciate that Mr. Aloba is still standing. Mr. Aloba, happy Easter to you wherever you are. Enjoy your Galilee. God bless you. Please, please, and please, we want you to stay true to the end. It is tough, I must say. There are loads of ganging ups and distractions here and there. But do they really move me? No, because they're all lies, manipulations, whole water. But I just want us to be more strategic. People I've spoken to in the past 3 days, strategic move is quite important and critical at this point. We have said a lot. Yes, it's good for people to talk and talk and talk. But if we do not withdraw and re-strategize, I tell you the truth. I just want to be positive. But we need to re-strategize at this point. How that is going to be is not what we're going to talk about on air. How that is going to be is not what we're going to discuss on platforms, but there is need ASAP for re-strategy. Whatever they're saying, like doctor said at the stage of in the beginning of his life, he said he doesn't want to talk about maybe one mortuary, one whatever, one case, one EFCC. Excuse me, we don't care about all that. Hey Joe, I want people to tell me, was it African television son that pied? Why was he asking for money for his foundation? Has he ever gave accountability of it? At that foundation, has she ever given accountability? TSL, whatever is the name, has she ever given accountability? Couple of GoFundMe regarding mohbad. Has anyone come up to give accountability? Your me that came 2 days ago to Justice for Mohbad, has he given accountability? Olori Ebi that puts out his account day in, day out, has he ever given up accountability? And so on and so forth. But if we on this side have said, okay, we want accountability, we are not literally meaning just money alone. We need everything because we want to know everything because we care. And we're not demanding because we want to rubbish the family of Aloba. No, we want to put things straight and we want to get things right. So for people on this side that has asked for accountability, nobody has committed any crime. Because I know some of us, we say, well, I don't care about the accountability, I don't care. Hell no, you do care. Search yourself deep inside of you when you reflect in your quiet moments. And he that must come to equity must come with clean hands. Have we got accountability of any Yoshoro? Hell no. And this is the same man now who is causing distractions, manipulations, and confusion back to back. If that wrong had been right ab initio, according to York, we will not be where we are. Wọ́n ní tọmọ ìyá méjì tó bá wọlé pẹ̀lẹ́rìn tó bá jáde tójú wọn kúrò wọ́n ti lọ bára wọn sọ tọrọ ni. But would that break the tie of ọmọ ìyá? No. Will that stop them as bearing the same surname? Will that bloodline be cut off? No. No. They will continue to be brothers, they will continue to be sisters, but the truth will always be there. And òtítọ́, I tell you, òtítọ́ ló máa ń gbé orílẹ̀-èdè lékè. Only truth would last. Every other thing would perish. Just truth. And if we do not, whatever is not built on truth will collapse. That is my own belief. Bó jẹ́ oníṣẹ́ ìṣe tí o bá fòtítọ́ ṣe, kàn ṣe gbogbo ògùn fún ẹ, kó má fi òtítọ́ sí, kò ní jẹ́. Kó gba gbogbo àdúrà láyé yìí, tí o bá fi òtítọ́ bá your brother, your sister. When I mean brother and sister, I mean humanity, human to human, person to person. Tí o bá bá ṣe òtítọ́, it will not work. Be you Christian or Muslim. But I tell you the truth, in circumstances like this, sometimes proactiveness would salvage situations. When we allow things to linger and linger, could drag a lot of, when she do too many she gbogbo ẹ, a máa gun orí ẹ lọ. What am I saying? I just want to put that by the side because I don't want to go too deep. I don't want Doki to call me to order. I'll be too. It's in Loma Para. So let me just respect him, you know. Respect is reciprocal. Critical thinkers have done very right this morning. We say thank you to you for doing this. We appreciate you. We appreciate everything that is consistently hammering on the 5 principles of justice for Mohbad. I see the ish every day when he does his thing in the middle of the night. That looks like middle of the night for me anyways. With his lip gloss and all whatnot, looking bright, but hitting it hard. We want to say thank you. If I say it, I repost it. Please help to repost, help to like, help to share. This will not give him roses or give him money, but it will help people to get the message. When you share and you like and you reshare, it is taking the message further than we want. And I want to beg you, please do not just bypass it. Do not just listen to it and just keep it to yourself. Please share it. Let people know. Let the whole world know what is going on. I want to thank the critical thinkers for doing an amazing job one more time. Thank you. All the people standing forth are the unsung heroes because they don't want to be praised. Mommy Yeti, Mr. Tazan, Toyin Peperempe, Mommy Lone Ranger, Mommy Lizzie, Mommy Larry Olua, TikTok Config, General Vengeance. We see you. We on the side of justice for Mohbad, we see you and we appreciate you. Mommy G babe, we see your consistency. We see how your families are being dragged, but you don't care. Because hell, excuse me, take a step back. And I want to say again, we can't cry more than the bereaved. Apart from Mr. Aloba, Esjo Aloba Melo Latunri, that is doing right. Esjo Enyo Melo ni won san salary fún. When we give ourselves gift, we're just appreciating each other. And when time funny gift, they afford gift one. They can't afford it. No one is a beggar. No one is begging to be fed. No. We're just appreciating ourselves. We're just loving ourselves. Mommy Rianu, I see you too, ma. Mommy Rich Grace, please, I see you. I see you, and God bless you. God bless all that you do. But when we continue to do this, the families sometimes, do they even appreciate? No. But whatever we're doing for humanity. I want you to have that at the back of your mind. Whatever we sow today, we will reap. Alishe, you may do good to a dark person, and a light-skinned person will pay back. You may do that. Is how humanity works. You may do good to a light person, a dark person would pay. But while in the process of doing this, let us be truthful and speak truth to power. And when we say speaking truth to power, I don't care if you are a billionaire. I will tell you the truth. I do not care. Because we don't even know ourselves. And it is in saying the truth that we can always get justice. Truth is justice. Nigerian police has failed us from the start. Otherwise, we should not be talking about phone forensics, because it is the right of the Nigerian police to carry out the phone forensics. Mr. Loba does not have the power to do a phone forensic. CCTV existed in Mohbad's house. Why did they not carry out the CCTV thing? Now we're calling on Kuramed Perez. Pereziko. Was that Perez or Kuramed? We're calling, please.
Perez came.
Good.
Perez was one that came.
Good. And we want that. Now we're saying we want Kuramed to come. We want Kura Med. Please come and say, even if you have sacked all your doctors. After all, your doctor or whoever your professional was that saw Mohbad on that day had a group before they employed them. They got a group that gave them PIN. If they were doctors, they were registered before they started job, because you can't employ a doctor without that registration number. So if they are no longer there, were there no applications or forms or something that were filled in the hospital when they arrived? Did they not carry out an assessment? Were those forms not completed? Bring everything. Come and defend yourself. Let's know. Perez has explained to us that is the circumstantial evidence. Where sciences fail, circumstantial evidences would come in. Even though we may still want to rely on it. DNA is still there. What's the name again? Witnesses. Kuramed, please come forth. Everyone, like Momieti said, everyone, I'm not even saying it's 48, 72 hours, 2 weeks before this young man died, phone forensics. You have the power, you have the way we tell to do all these things. Come on. Àwọn alágbára wo ló wà ń díẹ̀ náà? Which powerful people sef? Which powerful people? Àbí na this àbí royalty no fẹ́ ganu sí ni? Èló gan ni? How much is this money? How much is it, this money that we're talking about? I want to beg. I just want to beg. You know, when I mean I want to beg, I'm calling you out. Nigerian police, you have not done well. And we're calling you back again. Please come and do the needful. Do the needful. Enough is enough. We've had enough. Before I round up, I want to thank Magistrate Shotunbi for doing the right now. I don't know what. But right now, Magistrate or Justice Shonubi, she's doing the right. I want to, in my opinion, from my observation, I want to beg her to please be truthful. I'm begging on her to please, mommy, please, on this case that you hold is dear to a lot of us. Is dear to a lot of us. So many people are tired. They are just hanging in there because it's frustrating. A lot of lies, a lot of distrust. People you think they will do right, they have failed us. But we are holding on to one thing: the unity, the love from Mohbad, the love for his dad, and the love for humanity. Justice Shotubi, please do the right. Mago. If it's a case that we can crack by ourselves, we would have done it. The doctor would have been currently on his life. He has cracked it. Most of the hosts on this side has cracked. What he cracked, KCE. What he been and what he done dusted. But is it what we could do on our own? We cannot. We're begging you, please, in the name of the Almighty God, or whatever you serve, please be truthful, so your name will be written on our palms, in our hearts, and in the space. Do the truthful. Call everyone, whoever that needs to be called. The world is behind you. I don't know why we'll continue to come out every day and continue to scream and continue to shout. If we are in a working government, if we're in a working society, unfortunately, it is not. And when people choose to take things for themselves and begin to do things for each other, it's otide gongo, otide ono fun wa niyen. the little people that are on our side, we're begging you to please let there be a phone forensic. It is very, very crucial, critical at this time, and very, very important. I want to encourage everyone that is speaking up to continue to speak up, and let's be truthful. I don't like to cover up. I tell you the truth, I don't do cover up, because in the process of trying to cover up evil, may evil not befall us. I like to say the truth. I don't care who you are. I'll tell you to your face. Even when we say the truth, whoever wants to go and laugh, or whoever that wants to go and do what they want to do, let them go and do it. We don't care. Provided we're speaking truth to ourselves and we're moving on. Provided we're speaking the truth and holding each other's hands. Provided we're speaking the truth and leaning on each other, then we will get to where we are going to. Let's not cover up shit. I don't like it, because when you cover up shit, you'll be dragging that shit as well. I mean, and I'm a very shy person. I don't like to find myself in mud or find myself in dirty, murky water. No. Whoever that needs to speak to people must come out and speak to people with facts. Whoever that, take your blame, take responsibilities for your action. I'm sorry does not kill. I am sorry makes a good leader. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Wagwa. Wow, that's a lovely one. Thank you. I want to appreciate you for that one. And you speak not just like one who is seeking justice for what, and you speak the mind of mothers. And I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you. Thank you. And message well delivered, message well composed. And I believe message too well received by those that the messages are meant for, including every one of us, including our own part. Once again, big appreciation goes to the critical thinkers. And ladies and gentlemen, just like Honorable York said in the comments, he said, ignore every form of AI generated EFCC news or whatever. Ignore every form of AI generated EFCC news. So, ladies and gentlemen, just put your mind at rest. You understand? Justice Mohbad is a crystal clear case, and no matter whatever it is that anybody is saying, they're just trying to fool themselves. You understand? Just take it. Just see it as one of those things. That's the thing. Don't be disturbed. Don't be perturbed by whatever it is that they are doing up and down. I want to appreciate you all. Don't mind me. I'm taking this thing. Thank you so much, everybody. Please, Mommy Lone Ranger, let me quickly borrow space. Mama T Posh want to say something. Mommy Lone Ranger, I will come to you. Mama T Posh, let's have you. Mama T.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Hello. Yes, I wanted to just quickly speak up so you can, there are a lot of people I see on the comment section, you can bring them up. Thank you, Mr. Ish, for giving me the opportunity. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Mommy Yeti, Mr. Tarzan, Yeye Baba Gua, Lone Ranger, Ajoke, Mommy NGO, G-Babe, and everyone at the comment section. Good day. I want to appreciate the critical thinkers for coming up with this to urge the Kuramed Hospital, urging the Kuramed Hospital to show up at the coroner inquest. Which one? Oh, God. Okay. So I appreciate everyone. Before I commence, I just want to quickly strip this in. I appreciate every one of you for standing tall, for keeping this going, for encouraging everyone of us that listens to you every time, And I want to use this opportunity to call up the Nigerian authorities and the police to please do their work, do their due diligence. We want a safer country for our children and our families. We want to go back to a better Nigeria. It's been a long time. We can't cover this up for so long. It's going to blow up in your faces. You need to get your dignities back. Mohbad's case needs phone forensics. Needs everyone, the 15 people in the house, to be checked. Please listen to the calling Nigerians. We are not your slave. You're supposed to be in our service. Do your work. Let's be proud as Nigerians. Let's stand up tall and be able to say, yes, this is where I'm from. I'm ashamed to talk of our country, to talk about what's going on. You are policemen for reasons. You're to guard us. You're to protect us. Do your due diligence. Let justice be served. I will digress a bit. Something upsetted my spirit that I really wanted to talk about, even if it's not necessarily what we are talking about right now. Mommy Yeti, thank you so much. Yesterday, I was on your live and I was listening. Even I slept in between. I like taking us back because a lot of people listen to this justice for mohbad thing and they don't really know the genesis. They don't know where it started from. I appreciate the fact that you had to go back to that Iyabo Ojo's video where she was talking. And you made us understand. Something struck in my brain like, yeah, that's true. Because Naira Marley actually brought out a post while he was talking about who is the nurse, who are the people in the house, what happened. He was actually asking questions, directing Nigerians, directing us to what really happened that day. Before Iyabo Ojo came out, ignoring the fact that he said that and was still attacking him, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, how did Naira Marley get the information about the nurse that he had posted beforehand, and why is Iyabo Ojo ignoring what he talked about or what he wrote, what he posted, and was on the attack? Like, we all had to. I was actually on those lives those days, trying to manipulate our mind to those directions and not really facing what the facts or what really happened in that house. I like going back to the reasons why Mohbad was exhumed, reminding people that to some people wasn't really to get justice or to know what really killed Mohbad, but what actually to nail Baba Mohbad. If we all knew the situations and the names he was called that period. That aside. And I also heard this morning while I was strolling around, Yomi Fabi, Mr. Ish, sorry, that's why I said I'm a little bit might be a little bit off. You talking about your NGO and talking about Baba's GoFundMe, how you have been everywhere that Mohbad has been, that you have been there. So you are the boss. You are Odogu. And whatever money that's put in your NGO, it's a free will thing. And nobody should demand an accountability for whatever you do with the money. Who are you deceiving? If you don't want to give out accountability, what right do you think you have to ask Baba for an accountability for somebody? What is the difference between an NGO and a GoFundMe? A GoFundMe, Baba came out crying. Sorry. Yes.
My brother used to work with some Chinese back then, around 2008, 2009. So whenever any of the Chinese, or maybe my brother or his friends, whenever they offend the Chinese, and the Chinese cannot communicate very well in English, so they merge their words together. So if the Chinese man wants to tell the Nigerian guy that, you don't have sense, the Chinese man will say, you, sense, small. Sense, small. You, sense, small. So what he's trying to say is, what you did, you don't have sense. Now, that person that you are trying to talk about, that person, I wouldn't want you to talk about that person, because that person, sense, small sense.
Yeah, it's really small. He's annoying. That guy is a narcissist.
Let's come back to our this thing. You understand? Just leave those guys.
I can't understand that. I really needed to bring that out a little bit, because
I get you, but that guy sense small.
He's a manipulator.
It could be sense small.
How can people be pushing you away and you're still pushing yourself in? They said no, and you're trying to convince them. Like, are you okay? His brain, I don't know, is it functioning? I don't like saying things on people, but that got me really mad.
Don't worry about this one. Let's forget about this one.
Nigerian authorities, please listen to us. We are not going to let it go just like that. At least we are talking to you like our parent, our father, our guardians. Be the protectors you're supposed to be. Let's live in a Nigeria that we wish for. Make sure everyone in that house is questioned. Please see that the phone forensics are carried out, because all this won't be in place today if you had done your work. Considering what happened in that house, you all are supposed to take care and be in charge and be in control of whatever happened to this case. But you had to make people go through all this. We are not going to shut our mouth up. We took it for a very long time, and it's becoming upsetting. Thank you, Mr. Ish. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Thank you so much, Mama T. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful one to hear your voice. I want to say a big thank you to you. And let me quickly say this. Honorable, I swear, that thing, I don't play him. But ọ̀rọ̀ jágere lẹ́nu bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn, bọ́rọ̀ dẹ̀ ṣe jágere lẹ́nu bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn mi ò lè play ẹ̀. Ó dàbí ẹni táwọn ẹ̀ tẹ lọ. Kọ̀rọ̀ oyè yín ẹ má bínú. I can't play. It's not worthy of, I want ọ̀rọ̀ jágere lẹ́nu ọlọ́run just irrelevant. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, now, phone forensics. Some people who are here, I will not assume that everybody present in this place knows the importance of phone forensics. Some people don't know the importance of phone forensics. So let me quickly state this phone forensic. What are we talking about? But the next step we take it. Yes, I agree, sir. I agree. Even if it's warrant that it is attached to it, probably it's written out or the video itself is attached to it. I agree with it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable. Honorable. The way we are talking now, nobody actually knows what you sent to me. You understand? So they will be in this thing. So the necessary action will be taken, and it's going to meet them. No matter how long you play, set out come bottom of philosophy and come bye. No. So what you want to learn here? You to love it. Oh my la. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. So ladies and gentlemen, I will not assume that everybody, Mommy Rich Grace, welcome in. Mami Rihanna, thank you so much for joining. 50 meter. Ava, Mr. Tazan, Mommy Rihanna, Amen Pere Mufen nominate. Ejo, Mr. Tazan, Mommy Rihanna, Eba Bagua, Mommy Rich Grace. Ejo, Amen, need lato public. Amen, Ejo, I need 15 meter lower, Amen. Mr. Tazan, Mommy Rihanna, Eba Bagua, Mommy Rich Grace. 50 meter lower, Ejo. Kò sí kíní, ẹ jẹ́ kó máa rò bẹ́ẹ̀.
It is settled. Let's move.
Thank you. I should go. Thank you. Wait, come on, here. Loud. Now, let me quickly explain phone forensics. Mr. Tazan says it's done. 15. Okay, phone forensics. I will not assume that everybody to one by will know the importance of phone forensics. Now, this is it here. Sherry, Bobo device, all the devices that we use, right? As a matter of fact, let me quickly say this. There is nothing that you deleted on your phone that is actually deleted. If you think you delete or you have deleted something on your phone, then you think that thing is actually deleted. It is not deleted. Now, all the devices that we use, we have the hardware and we have the software. The hardware is the one you can see with your eyes, and the software is the one that you cannot see with your eyes. Now, the hardware is the keypad and all those things, and the software is the one that drives the hardware. Without the software, the hardware will just remain like that. Now, the hardware is written in some language that you cannot understand. We call it we call it codes, written in codes. You understand? We call it language, computer language. You understand? It is either 0 or 1. Now, where I'm trying to explain something. Now, this computer language, you understand, they can come in any form. So when you write a computer language, you understand, it is not the natural language that we will speak as art, inquest, or something. No, it is a code. It can be, for instance, in Java, if you want to impute an instruction, that's why you always see me when I'm playing, I always say system dots, you understand. If you write in Java, if you write system dot something, you are passing an instruction. So that is computer language. Now, when you write this language, they drive all the hardware. Hardware. Now, this software was corrupt. No matter what, corrupt. That's the reason why if you put a flash inside a system and the flash has a virus, the one system here, the system will attack the software, not the hardware. It will attack the software, not the hardware. Now, why forensics? This is the reason why we need forensics. Remember I said there is nothing that you delete that is actually deleted. That is the reason why the government, right? That's the reason why the government can trace your phone and get all your records. Now, the reason why we need forensics in this case is that all of the conversations that you have had since you bought your phone, all those conversations, the way I am talking now, I am on TikTok. TikTok is recording all of these things now. The way you are chatting on your WhatsApp, you think you have deleted it. But when you chat on your WhatsApp and you think you have deleted it, you have actually deleted it from the chat, but you have not deleted it from the software. It's actually going somewhere. That's the reason why when you feel like you have deleted something and the government needs something on your phone, they can one way or the other get into the server legally of WhatsApp and bring the back end and bring all those things back. Now, the reason why we need forensics is because all of the conversations that Mohbad had or every other person close to Mohbad, all of those conversations, they are stored somewhere. All those conversations are stored somewhere on MTN or Globe or Etisalat or this or that. No, if you change your number, it's another thing. For that number that you use, that one has its own storage. For another number you are changing to, that one too has its own. That's why it's a unique number. So if you feel like so that's why it's not good for anybody to just talk anyhow. You understand? Maybe you are on your phone and you just pass a threat to another person. If anything happens to that person, they can go and do a forensic study of people that called that person. And from the conversation that that person had, they will be able to recall all of the conversation that that person had with someone. So if you call someone and say, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you are not just putting yourself in problem. You understand? Because if anything happens to that person, they can go to the telecommunication network and record all of the conversations. Now, the reason why we need digital or phone forensics in this case is that everybody in that house, including Baba Mohbad who has volunteered, including the driver, including the Kuramed hospital's staffs, they need their conversations. Not just 1 month, not just 2 months, not just 48 hours. You understand? I know the critical thinkers just put that there, for time's sake. But even 6 months before the death of Mohbad, even 6 months after the death of Mohbad, all those conversations, that's what they call the forensics. They need to go and bring back all of those things. Then they will now be analyzing one after the other. The conversation that this person had with this person, the conversation that this person had with this person, the conversation that this person had with this person. So from the conversations, we will see, was there a threat that came to Mohbad? Is there anybody who received an instruction that go and off Mohbad? From those, you understand, we'll be able to carry and we'll be able to get all of the conversations. I think at least I've been able to explain a little bit for the sake of those that don't, have the full knowledge of what forensics is. I clap for myself. So I want to say a big thank you to you. Mommy Lone Ranger, let's have you. Mommy Lone Ranger, thank you so much. Let's have you.
Good morning. Good morning, all the panelists. Mommy Mr. Tazan. Mommy Leye Bobaguma, good morning. Ajoke, Mommy Reanu, NGO, G-Babe, Mommy Rich Grace. Mommy Rich Grace, good morning. Happy Easter to you. Mommy G-Babe, don't finish your turkey and fish.
Good morning.
Because if you finish it, I'll get my own from you. I see your picture now. I'm using it to trace your address. Don't worry. I'll cash you. Good morning. Mr. Ishtok, the doctor of our time. I don't know if you are the doctor at Kuramed or the doctor. I don't know if you are the Kuramed doctor.
My own is my own is Doki Oloye. Doki Oloye.
Kuramed disengaged the doctor in trouble. And they think that we settle it. Oh my goodness. So on what we are talking about this morning, I wake up and I see people saying, what Tarifa said, is it true? And I'm like, Kilo Tarifa, so I was like, Kilo tuti mu money camp, one shot in kuni konkoni. And when I now realize it's the EFCC and the FBI thing, I just laughed. These people, I don't want to say so much about them, but there's no way you will not qualify them with someone that have the brain of a fish. You know, that small, that small quantity of that fish brain, and they are not even using it. When you go to FBI here, anything that has to do with internet, they will even refer you to another place if you say they scam you, because that's not their FBI, that is not their job. That is not their job. Even if they say they steal your money in your account, they have bigger fish to catch, not your own. They will tell you where to go. And those people will tell you to go and be in line. You will line up, and might take you, because they know you have to know one thing. Go and get the lawyer. They want the lawyer to do their job. They want you to pay lawyer. So it's not their business that someone scam you on. You are curious to get your money, and then they will now say you are their priority. They will want you to use your brain to do what you need to do. So when they are crying, it doesn't matter.
No, mommy, no, mommy, no, FBI, create
We heard of the governor of Kogi State with 81 billion. 81 billion. Not 1 billion, no. 81 billion of Kogi State money. And EFCC is doing press up. They are not ready. They are still exercising. Maybe they will have the strength to go and do the job. And you are CB by. The money nobody is forcing you to contribute. You are now crying like a baby fowl. You see, it's because they refuse to have sense. The train, like I said, 2023 around November, December, I said this train is on move and is on high speed. When you make mistake, you jump down from that train for any reason, it's not waiting for you, because as you are coming down, another passenger is sitting. And when the passenger did not highlighted, you cannot come in. And even if you come in, the mark that you have betrayed us first is right on you. So Kilonwa, who wants you? We really don't need you, because when you left, we don't miss you. Your space was filled with two people. When someone is telling us there is other foundation, we remember other foundation, and we are running after that person. When he say I'm now yes and no, you know what happened now? We got Mr. Tazan in, pop. We got our vengeance, pop. Tell me, tell me who can withstand the vibration coming from our Ebu general. When he say general and gladiator, I don't understand. But when I begin to follow and see the way he's talking, I know you have to be a military personnel to talk like that. He knows what he's doing. When people come here and think that we are joking, we are not. We know where we are going. Me, I told myself, if it's only me, this man, I'll follow you to the end. And I know so many people on this app, on this side of our justice for mohbad, they took that decision too. And that is why when you see them, they say, báwo làwọn people wọ̀nyí ṣe ń sùn? It is because you already say, I will not compromise. Anybody that police arrest you and put you in custody for a sin you committed, and you think justice for mohbad must go down for it, Joking is your name, or joke is your name, or joker is your name, or jokes is on you. We are here for a business, and our business here is what kill Mohbad. If you now come out and say, you contributed money for him for a purpose, and he uses it. If the result is positive or the result is not, if he is not the person that went to the lab, he was not the one that went to go and take sample. So if your money is spent on what you contributed it for, why crying? Why are you all over social media crying? And then why are you going behind to recruit fallen heroes, fallen soldiers that they are not meant to be called heroine? Why are you going behind to go and get them together? I said something. I said, oh. Yomi said, Teba fẹ́ gba just Teba fẹ́ kọ́lọ́pàá ráyè tiyín. This is how he said it that day. 100% justice for Mohbad. We be behind an NGO. And I look at my head. I say, oh, Baba Mohbad, this is our 15% that is standing strong. We now go and be 100% to submit our brain to someone that did not have at all. Nígbà táwa tá lójú méjì, tá lọ mú ẹni tó ní kọ́tà ojú kó máa lead wa. Where are we going? Into the dish. So, and I know people here, kì í pọ̀. The highest you see us now will be 500, 400. That's our views. We are not going by views. We are going by what this justice meant to us. What the life of Baba Mohbad mean to me. Because that is me. What I want Baba Mohbad after getting closure for his son. What I wish for him, I pray God wish it on me too. Whatever I wish for that man, when he got closure, I pray God Almighty wish it on me. I said it because my heart to that man is clean clear. Clean clear. I pray for him each day of my life. That like I've never prayed for myself too. I've never seen anybody in this whole world that people will support him halfway because he see that, okay, this part is not right, and block some people, and they go and recruit and begin to recruit themselves just to frustrate the effort of this man. So when I come up to talk, I'm sorry I'm not talking for everybody. I'm talking for me. The God's love, the Lone Ranger, the crystal clear, the coach. I am talking for me because I know me. I don't know anybody in this justice. Yes, I think we think alike, but I know me. And I pray that whatever I wish for Mr. Loba, Joseph Oluwabamiwo, God will wish it on me. If I don't want him to have peace, peace will be far away from me too. But if I want him to have peace and enjoy life to fullness after he got closure, that will be my portion too. If you can say like that, either you are in group Olule, either you are in group Wumi, either you are in group, whatever group you find yourself, if you can say that, then I will know you are really seeking justice. Having said that, phone forensic is being explained to us, and I'm thanking people that find it in their heart going to inquest. I've said something before. I said, even though if I live very close to that inquest, it's not about me afraid. It's my life. I will support whoever is doing it, but even though you want to see me there maybe once, and I'm not the type that I don't go party, so I don't even know how people do their things. So I pray for those that always make it a point to get to that inquest, to stand by Baba Mohbad. Ní fi irú eléyìí náà gbà gbogbo yín pátápátá. Ní fi irú eléyìí gbà. Àti wọn náà tó lọ o. Tó lọ ń jẹ́ pé bí Baba Mohbad ṣe rí ló lọ wò. Then you went to carry fake news or negative one. Yours is coming. We are all going to get either good or bad of this story. And whatever we sow today, you cannot plant banana and go and reap tomato. I have a song in those days when I was in Ondo State going to CAC Church, and the song say ohun tó bá gbìn òun ló máa ká bí ó ti léwu kó lè pẹ́ tó wàá jèrè iṣẹ́ ẹ. It's simple. I love that song, and it shaped my mind to think about anybody, and it shaped my being. Because I know that I've been born again and I've heard the word of God and I've used it to live my life up until today. So when you find yourself in this struggle and you allow yourself to be used against the man that said, I stand with God and I handed everything unto God, I respect him the day he said that, and I begin to tell myself that I want to research who Joseph Aloba God is. I want to research. To me, when the people say we are gathering to pull him down and God just show forth, I thought about one thing on last Friday, Friday of inquest. I'm like, what about if this man read that result that all of people in their own group already have the copy? What if they read it and this driver and doctor did not come? Where is Baba Aloba going to be? When you see when people come together and say, Amagbelule say, and God is showing forth for you, go and check who that person is. In my life, I've never seen a man like this. The glory upon his life. I think the day of inquest, the last inquest, I said something. I said, the glory of Mr. Aloba was cut short the day his mother died. I said yes. I said because if the mother had been alive, this man will go to school. He is so brilliant. His intelligence is top notch. And that glory was taken off the day his mother died, and he was unable to go to school. And he began to struggle. And the glory come upon the person that died. What did this man do? The glory come upon this boy, and this boy said in 2023 that 2024 is the year of myself and my father. He made his mind. He made it up that 2024 you are going to see my father behind me. And do you know what? The devil did not allow him to see that year. Báwo ni ògo wọn? Báwo ni ó fi gbé ogun tì wọ́n? He came out to tell us his story. We come behind him 100%. And look at us, as we are supporting him. 80% now, they are against him. When they are working against him, and he was going on his own, in his journey, focusing, and they see that their plan is not coming forth, they go again and recruit. The more they recruit, the more they fall. That is why I said, I want to know who this man God is. They said mohbad is wrapped in brown envelope. I am sorry to bore you because I want to let us know that if you are standing, stand. If you don't want to be with him, go. I'm not begging. If it's remaining 1 or 2 or 3 people, I will tell you here, I know people that will remain. That will not shake. If they say they want to do something and we need money, I know people that will say, with me in your life, Baba, no shaking. I know those people. You know those people will not even come and say, Baba, come and give us accountability. These people will not say, Baba, when you go fund me. Because they have their brain intact. These people have their brain. They calculate for Baba before Baba speak. These people give money. They don't ask you how you spend it. These people stand by you morning, afternoon, and in the middle of the night when they are sleeping, call them, they pick your call. These are people that put themselves in the shoes where Baba Aloba find himself, not the rabble rousers. The people that is telling me mohbad is now public son. That his name now is Numero Uno, public. Not the people that will say, public ilagbara lórí òkú ẹ̀. Public ilagbara lórí òkú ẹ̀. Not those people. I'm saying this morning, every one of us, because they have gathered. The Bible made us understand that In gathering, they will gather. And when they gather, how many times did the Bible tell us they are going to fall? And their fall is not here. Oh. They will fall inside a deep blue, black, deep, hot volcano. That's where they are going. My emotion is that what will you tell your children when you begin to plot against a man that did not offend you in any way? I've never seen any wrong thing that Baba Alowa have done to anybody. And if there is, we all made mistake. It's not every mistake that we chastise. We overlook some mistakes and then move on, because what we are fighting for, our focus is not here. Our focus is far away. I don't know why people don't understand. If Baba wake up today and said, yes, I am done, I want to bury my son, public cannot stop him. Government of Lagos State cannot stop him. He is the only person. Mohbad cannot stop him. He's the only one. And if he say, I am not ready,